Hi, I'm Mark Jennings, and welcome to the premiere of Northeast Living, featuring the best of the best, the people and the places that makes living in the Northeast so great. Today, we're going to experience and take a journey and learn all about the American bald eagle. And then we're going to find out how St. Patrick's Day is celebrated more than just one day a year. Then we're going to dine at Shrine and learn all about their Asian cuisine and so much more.
It's the time of the year where we have shamrock shakes in our restaurants at McDonald's. We have them every year around St. Patrick's Day. A lot of people look forward to them. They scope out where they are, and now is the time where you can get them. So our shamrock shakes are amazing. They're rich and creamy and cold and minty, and they now come served with whipped cream and a cherry on top, so it's really an any time of the day treat. There's little kids who say that's their special time with their moms and their dads is when they bring them in for a shamrock shake. We have young guys that come in that tell us that it's the way they got their girlfriend. They brought her a shamrock shake and the girl will say, I fell in love with him the first time he bought me a shamrock shake. I say they should have went for the ring, but they got him on a shamrock shake. My personal favorite is mixing a little chocolate shake in with the minty shake, and then you get a chocolate minty deliciousness. The shamrock shake started in 1970 at McDonald's. It gained popularity in 1974 when we used it to fund a Ronald McDonald House in Philadelphia. Today we just opened our 300th Ronald McDonald House in 2010. We do have a Ronald McDonald House here in Connecticut, located in New Haven, and we just celebrated 25 years at that Ronald McDonald House. The Ronald McDonald House is a home away from home for families of critically ill children that come to us seeking medical care at our local facilities. But it's so much more than that. It's really a place where we get to love these families and care for these families and be a part of their family during one of the toughest times that they go through in their life with these sick children. We give them shelter and food and clothing and love and support, and they're forever part of our family once they've stayed at the Ronald McDonald House.
We all have coffee filters in our home, and we make plenty of coffee. But did you know you can also use coffee filters in a variety of different ways for your home? Let me show you a couple great ideas. First and foremost, let's start with putting something in the microwave. Whether it be a plate or a bowl, there's nothing worse than having all that pop-up spill in the microwave. By lining a bowl or a plate with a coffee filter, it will absorb any mess in your microwave. Another great idea is for a cast iron skillet. Line a cast iron skillet with some coffee filters. It would absorb the moisture and protect it from rusting as well. Another wonderful idea is to use coffee filters to protect your china. You don't want to find chips on your china. Coffee filters can help you line it and protect it. That way each and every coffee filter is lined in between one plate. That will protect your plates and help them last longer. Another wonderful idea is that coffee filters also happen to be lint-free, making it perfect for windows and mirrors as well. They're easy to do. Just go ahead and open the coffee filter, and you don't need that many. Another wonderful idea is to use coffee filters to apply shoe polish. This will guarantee that the shoe polish doesn't end up on your hands, and it ends up on the coffee filter. And last, my favorite way to use a coffee filter is to line a terracotta pot. The base, we all see the hole on the bottom, and most times the soil will run right through. By putting a coffee filter inside, the soil will stay in the terracotta pot and just allow the water to run through. Coffee filters, you don't have to spend a lot of money to have all the different benefits. Now, the next time someone asks you, do you want a cup of coffee? Just say, no, I'll take the filter instead.
Keith Gerhard, the most Irish name I've heard in a while. That's something else.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very proud to say that I am first generation American. Both my parents were born in Ireland. My dad's from Cork, my mom's from Donegal. So I come by this very honestly. It's the largest spectator sport in Connecticut. It's just, 250,000 people came last year. It's a really amazing event to see the city just transform into this wonderful family day. It's great. I'm hoping that people can get down here on the 13th of March. Parade kicks off at 1 o'clock. It comes down Chapel Street to Church Street. The reviewing stand is here in front of City Hall. Parade route ends at Church and Grove Street. So you've got a lot of places to view. I think it would just be like, get out of your house and come down. Rain, sunshine, doesn't matter.
All right, so here's to a happy St. Patty's Day.
Thank you very much, and to you too.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm excited.
Slancha.
What do I say?
Slancha.
Cilantro.
Here's a little trivia for you. When did Guinness first start brewing their beer? I'll give you the answer when we come back. Welcome back to Northeast Living. I'm Mar Jennings, your host. So, when did Guinness first start brewing their beer? In 1759 in Dublin, Ireland. Who knew, right? Let's head over to Foxwoods for some amazing Asian cuisine.
Our goal here was to create something when you walk through the door that you really feel like you're somewhere else. And there's three main components to it. There's a dining room, so kind of world-class sushi and Asian food. So we have master sushi chefs, but we have a wonderful steak that is like a marinated steak that we do that's phenomenal. We appeal to so many more people than just sushi or Chinese food, because we incorporate steak and chicken, all the things that people really want. The food is really unbelievable. And then we're a lounge. And from the lounge, we transition to a nightclub. And we're a nightclub 3 nights of the week. So Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, we're a full-blown nightclub. We're ranked in the top 30 nightclubs in the country, which is quite an award. And we were voted by Connecticut Magazine, the top nightclub in Connecticut. I think the experience is something that transports you back somewhere else. Glamorous, and it's luxurious, and it's very sensual. We do a lot of celebrity-driven events. So the Kim Kardashians, the Lindsay Lohan, the Kevin Dillons, the Kid Rock. The Asian concept allows you to go from great dining in kind of that convivial, group atmosphere into a nightclub setting seamlessly. We are really at the forefront of music and what kind of artistically is happening. We really search for people who are kind of creating that new wave of music that's coming out. Artistically, our music here is really kind of cutting edge. Part of our mission here is to create a Las Vegas experience on the East Coast.
I'm here to announce what the show is. It's called The X Factor. It launches in September, and now I'm going to tell you what it's all about. The show is basically a singing competition with a twist. The auditions are open to anyone who can sing. You can be 12, you could be 112. You can be in a group, you can have 100 people in the group, it doesn't matter. And then the 4 categories, young guys, young girls, older singers, and singing groups, are mentored by a judge when they make the finals. So it's not just the contestants who compete, the judges compete. I can assure you one thing, you will never have seen a show like this before in America. And a lot's going to happen that will surprise you. But as a platform, if you're a performer, this is going to be a great opportunity for you.
Apart from the trousers, I thought it was absolutely fantastic.
If you want to audition, we're going to be going to the following cities: Miami, New York, Seattle, Los Angeles, Dallas, Chicago. On this show, the contestants are going to have to do the auditions in front of 3,000 or 4,000 people.
My name is Daniel Johnson. I'm a teacher.
If you can come out and nail it in front of 3,000 or 4,000 people, then you've got the makings of a star. One of the things that people kept saying to me in America was, I'm too young, or a lot of people kept saying, I'm too old. But funny enough, It's that older category which I think is going to make the competition more interesting. When you've got someone in their 40s or 50s and this really is their last shot, I like the idea of somebody like that competing with a 14-year-old or a 16-year-old. It makes a more interesting competition. There are thousands of people who apply, so the most important thing is that you've got to stand out, you've got to be remembered. Dress differently, behave differently, dance differently. Don't copy what other people have done before. Think about it, research it. Find your take on a song which no one's heard before.
Can I suggest you don't do that song?
Just be remembered.
Really? Can't you do something which is going to make you stand out from everybody else?
I can't sit here and tell you what's going to happen because I haven't got a clue. You know, we die trying. And that's what I like about auditions. I like going into the unknown.
I'm going to be honest with you. I really like you.
Thank you.
I've always trusted the audience on the live shows, so I think it's right that you've got to trust them on the audition process. I'd love to find somebody who can become a star all over the world, and I'd love to say we found this person on this show. You know, it's not just about selling a few records. You want to give somebody a career, you want to give them a platform, and you want the whole world to know about them. If I'm going to come back to America and say I'm serious about this, and I'm serious about finding talent, I'm going to guarantee the winner of this competition $5 million cash. It's a $5 million audition, and you're going to get the cash if you win. You just better be good.
March 17th, and it's St. Patrick's Day, and that means the luck of the Irish is in the air. And we can also have that great opportunity to wear something green and make something green. So let me show you a simple, easy project for coasters that's really easy to do. Now, what I've done is I've gone to my local hardware store and I picked up some drawer liners. These drawer liners have a sticky back and it's a felt in the front. It's ideal for this project. You'll be able to make 4 coasters from one package, and under $5, it's a really great deal. Now, what you need to do is find a shamrock pattern that you can trace. I went right on a Google search and I found this shamrock and I printed it out. And this is my template. It's perfect for a coaster size. And now I'm going to cut it out. And you want to take your time, use a great pair of scissors when you're doing this project. It's also wonderful to get the kids involved as well. Once you're done with that, you will have a perfect shamrock that has felt on one side and white on the other. You can personalize it and put someone's name on the back if you like as well. It's the perfect size to protect your furniture and protect from spills. Talk about the luck of the Irish. There's so many different other applications with the fact that you have the sticker on the back, so you can even put a good old shamrock on the back of a surface to protect it from your furniture should you have any moisture or anything that you want to put on this. It's good luck, it's green, and it's something fun this year for St. Patrick's Day.
SaveNowCT.com is a website that offers daily discounts to your favorite local businesses and shops. You could save up to 80% to restaurants, spas, retail shops, or events in your area. We offer deals to the Greater Hartford area as well as the Greater New Haven area, and both these deals change daily. We started Save Now CT in the Greater Hartford area in November, and we've recently expanded to the Greater New Haven area. It's easy to share these offers with friends and family by using our social media options, or you can gift them through our site. You can get these deals sent to you through Twitter at twitter.com/SaveNowCT, Facebook at facebook.com/SaveNowCT. You can also get text alerts. You text Save Now CT to 37798, or email alerts, both of which you can find at our site. Recent deals that we've had are Butterfly Restaurant in West Hartford, Pazzo Italian Cafe, Denny's, Chuck's Margarita Grill, Giovanni's Pizza Restaurant and Lounge. You pay $12.50 for a $25 gift certificate, so you're getting 50% off of your meal. So this is great for all you pizza or grinder lovers out there. Now this is the deal for if you're in the Hartford area. Now if you happen to be in the New Haven area, the deal of the day is for Frankie's. You pay $10 for a $20 gift certificate, and that's again 50% off. So if you happen to be in the West Haven area, New Haven area, this is perfect for you. We really have something for everyone's taste. We have Asian, Italian, American, whatever you're in the mood for, we have it on the site. These are great deals for you and your family, or going for a night out on the town with friends, or you can give them as gifts. But remember that the deals change daily, so check out SaveNowCT.com and start saving today.
Wasn't that amazing? Do you remember that old adage that used to state that women should brush their hair 100 times before they go to bed? That's actually a bad idea because it causes split ends and a greasy scalp. Don't go away. More Northeast Living when we come back. Who knew here at O'Reilly's Irish Gifts in Farmington, Connecticut on Route 10 South that St. Patrick's Day is 365 days a year? So with that said, let's go find our pot of gold, shall we?
Welcome to O'Reilly's. This is the latest craze. You can own your own property in Roscommon, and you get the title deeds as well on this, and you can go and visit it.
Wonderful idea. And for those of you that want something that's a little bit more manageable, right?
Yes.
You can grow some shamrocks.
There's the Irish dirt in here with the seeds and a lovely Balik keepsake dish.
I love that because you can use it over and over again.
This is a clutter ring, which represents love, loyalty, and friendship, and originates actually from Galway. So, you know, it has a lot of history behind it.
I love that. And interesting enough, you told me if it faces one way, it means you're single. And if it faces the other way, it means you're off the market.
Exactly.
I love this sweater. Tell me a little bit about this sweater.
Well, that's a gorgeous one. It's a hand knit, made in Ireland, and it takes somebody 30 to 40 hours to actually knit this. This is a merino, so it's extremely
beautiful.
Soft. And you've purchased part of someone's home because she's put it down, she's cooked a meal, so you've really purchased a bit of history as well.
How wonderful is this? And you go to Ireland, you bring all this stuff back.
Oh yes, I don't bring it back physically.
That'd be a lot of suitcases. Okay, you have it shipped back.
I have it shipped back.
So I truly have found my pot of gold here at O'Reilly's, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
During the cold months, these majestic birds spend time on the shores of the Housatonic River.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yes. In a spot where nature meets necessity.
The power plant was built in 1955, and to the best of our knowledge, eagles visited from day one.
Did a dive, so he's gonna probably come up again.
This is their winter feeding area. So this time of the year, Connecticut gets a population of bald eagles that come from the north, looking for open water to feed.
The adult hasn't come back yet.
Ice doesn't form near the Chippewa hydroelectric plant, so the eagles can always find fish.
He's blending in very well.
26 years ago, the DEP stepped in to help design this viewing shed.
So they're both sitting across the river.
Which sports screens and fences in an effort to respect the eagles and their space.
These birds are solitary birds. They don't like to be too disturbed, and we don't want to stress them.
It's incredible that they're even here. In the 50s, the population dipped so low that the bald eagle almost became extinct.
And since 1992, Connecticut now has 22 nesting pairs. So it is a wonderful success story.
So here's a reminder about how amazing these eagles are. They have the keenest vision of any living animal, and they can live to be 30 years old.
It is an amazing bird. It's a huge bird. People don't realize how big of a bird it is. You know, it stands about 3 feet. It's got a 7.5-foot wingspan.
School groups come for a lesson in wildlife.
A lot of the kids come here and like, oh yeah, I saw a bald eagle at the zoo. You know, that's wonderful. You get to see a bird up close, you know, but you don't really get to see them in their natural environment doing what they naturally need to do.
And other passionate birders like Al Olmsted of Newington come back year after year.
I love watching bald eagles if I'm lucky enough to see one. It's fun.
So bring the binoculars and be prepared for a little patient squinting.
He landed right in a tree to the right of the pines.
But the search is completely worth it.
And what they're looking for is the fish that are swimming underneath the surface.
Once you spy our nation's stunning symbol of freedom.
To be able to come out and see this bird succeed is a beautiful thing.
I love thinking green, and whenever I could reuse, repurpose, or redesign, that's what I'm all about. So I've come up with a creative project for a soap dispenser that's both fun, decorative, and also makes a great gift. So this is what you're going to need. You're going to need a decorative glass bottle. You're going to need some dish soap. You're going to need a cork. I love to collect corks, so I always have a great supply on hand. A retractable knife as well. Now some bottles you can just soak for about 20 minutes and remove the labels. Some are a little stubborn and require you to scrape them off. Once you've completely removed the label, you're going to have a beautiful decorative glass bottle. Now I just love the lines here. So now we have to figure out what we're going to use on top, and that's where your cork comes in handy. You want to find a great cork that is solid and it doesn't have any damage whatsoever. And it also reminds you of the last time you had that bottle. You want to start scraping from the top to the bottom, and when you do, it's going to look like this. This will work perfectly right on top of this bottle. Take some dish soap, fill it up. The end project looks like this. Now isn't that fun to have right by your sink? Now you can even step it up and give it as a great gift as well. Here's another great glass bottle, and what I've done here is I've taken the champagne cork from last year's New Year, which was a great party, and it fit perfectly in this glass. Add a little raffia, and this is a great gift to give to my new neighbors. Reuse, repurpose, redesign. It's what it's all about. And when you can come up with creative ways such as this to do it, well, that's completely a redesign made on a dime.